Love you, dudes.
Yeah, we got the big bad G. I'm gonna put him right. I'm gonna put him at the top. He needs to be right up here at the top. Oh God, this hurts my soul to put. That hurt my body to push that button right there.
Looky.
Hello, Nick.
Holy,
Hi, buddy.
How are you?
Old white dude.
I've missed you, Brad.
Panel.
How the fuck is there an Appletini Plus shirt? You guys have like 2 episodes.
Yeah,
It's true. There's only 2 in existence. I have one. Gerald has the other.
That's right.
Oh, shit.
One for each episode. We put out a shirt whenever we release an episode.
Oh,
So the next episode, maybe one of you guys will have one. What's up, Nick? Live stream for the cure. Here we are. We're doing it.
This is your thing, man. I'm moving.
know.
I'm going down to the bottom with Dan.
All right. Well, what is it? 10 p. It's 10 p.m. on the East Coast. So we should have another special guest joining us any minute, Nick. So keep an eye on the old knock there. If he does come, I don't know. Maybe he won't, but we might have another one joining us.
You better text him and tell him you're gonna beat his ass.
Now, should I? I guess I will.
Listen, I can make him be here in spirit if you want me to.
I'm on Do Not Disturb, so maybe he did text me. But obviously we don't have the hour, so I do have a couple announcements I want to make.
Do you want him to be here in spirit? He's here in spirit, Gerald. You ready?
He said that he sucked the blood from the penis and put the balls in his mouth.
There he is.
He made it after all.
Well, while we're waiting on him, I guess I'll get into a couple things I wanted to talk about during my segment tonight. As Nick and Dan know, I float around all weekend. I do what I can to help out, and I support all the great creators that come on live stream. And it's a great event that I look forward to every year. So, Nick, you especially, thank you so much for letting me be a part of it again this year, even though it was remotely. It means a lot to me. This year, is he here? Here he comes.
I told you he's here.
He said that he sucked the blood from the penis and put the balls in his mouth.
See, I already told you he's here.
Oh, shit. That's my guy.
I'm going to put myself on top of him because I want to look down at him like, hey, Dave.
He said he sucked the blood from the penis and put the balls in his mouth.
So, look, I'm going to try to raise some money this hour. Okay, I'm on till 11 p.m. I'm setting a lofty goal of $1,000 to be donated this hour. Okay. There's a couple things and a couple reasons why. Last year I raised a little over 700 during my segment. My grandmother recently, who is very, very special to me, she's basically like a second mother to me, recently diagnosed with 3 types of cancer. And that happened in this past January. So it's really fresh. Hospice just came in. It's been a really tough situation. I'm helping my sister kind of being a caregiver for her. And now hospice is involved, like I said. So it's affecting me at home, close to home. And you do this event every year, Nick. And when you have somebody like that that's so special to you, that's affecting them directly, you really want to do everything you can to get involved. So that's A. And I think she's watching on her iPad. I sent her the link. So if Granny is watching, which I hope she is, I love you so much. And, 87 years is, you've lived a great life and you mean the world to me. And sorry, guys. The other thing, which is, more of a stupid Gerald thing, is I've been itching to get back on the mic. I'm here with you, Nick, and this is great. And we've done some stuff. Brad and I have done some stuff. Appletini, we were just joking about it. And I'm doing some stuff on Patreon. Brad has the only shirt in existence. There it is.
No, there are 2. You have the other.
I have the other one, yeah. So I should have worn that tonight, Brad. I messed that up. If we can raise $1,000 in this hour,
I'm so happy I have you as my best friend.
Oh my God, it's Caleb.
Caleb's here. Come in.
Thank you for the follow, Caleb. And wait, where's my activity feed? From the Bubby, $50, dollar bills, y'all. Thank you, Bubby.
Lovely, thank you so much. Thank you, Bubby. If we can do that, it means a lot to me because of what I'm going through and for this event, obviously get us over what would be the almost $10,000 if we're able to get there this hour would be huge. But I'm going to bring 2 Ps back, guys. All right. So it's going to be back on the air and everyone on this panel has been guests on my show. And you will be again, including you, Nick. We're going to talk Beverly Hills Cop, whether you like it or not. So let's get to $1,000 during my segment. We're already 50 there. And I got to put in my Patreon money too. Shit, I should have had that queued up, Nick.
I don't understand. What's a Beverly Hills Cop? I've never heard of it.
I don't know. It's a movie that one of the 9 that have not seen. So 2 piece can come back, guys. It's,
He of the Hills, $30 donation for my mom
thanks,
and
Michael.
Gerald's granny and everyone else. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael. That's my dude. I've known that guy for 15 years.
My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks
in a row.
Brad Argus with a $37 donation.
I thought that was Michael chiming in.
I had to break it up a little bit there. You know, we had to
sure.
loosen the mood.
I will remind everyone you have to donate exactly that amount to hear that sound drop. So Brad did that very intentionally.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Now, while we're hopefully announcing these donations and stuff, Nick, I'll need you and Dan to keep track of that. But as we're doing that, in classic 2 piece fashion, we're going to discuss our top 5 actors of all time. All right. I don't know about you guys, but this was a tough list to come up with. So we have 6 people, counting myself, on this segment. So we kind of got to get it going, right? But I'm going to keep reminding people about the donations. Hopefully we can raise that money. We can bring
Let's do it, people.
back.
For Granny. Hashtag for Granny.
And we can do it in honor of my granny, which, if she's watching, I don't know if she might not know how to use the chat.
Hey, Gerald's grandma, I'm sorry when I bully your grandson.
Yeah, that's inevitably going to happen.
Hey, Phil Rude just sweetened the pot too. He's reinstating the challenge, Gerald. If we get to 10K during this segment, he will draw you like one of his French girls.
Also, I'm waiting for Caleb to drop the weapon.
Look at that. So Phil is offering to draw me, I assume, nude, which I don't know if that's going to help donate.
That is a $100 donation from Jason. Hashtag for Granny.
That's my dude.
Thank you so much, Jason.
That's the man right there.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right. Well, while
Caleb
Dan's
drops the weapon, I need this thing.
So as we do our top 5 on 2 Ps, I'm assuming a lot of people that are watching know this. Nick, I'm making my patron donation as I'm talking, so I apologize.
You do you, brother.
I should have had this queued up. I'm sorry. But most of you probably know, but we go around the horn, right? And we count down 5 to 1. Everybody that you're seeing here, Dan stepped away, but everybody here, this community means so much to me. And these 5 dudes, especially, Justin, Brad, Drew, Nick, and Dan, are some of my best friends in the world. And that happened because of podcasting, and that happened because of this community and because of events like Livestream for the Cure. And I wanted you guys to be here. And a lot of you actually are patrons. In fact, I think all of you might be. Are you guys all patrons? From the 2 Piece patrons. All right, here it comes. All right, so this is all the funds. I paused billing. This is all the funds that have come in 2022.
Caleb, I haven't seen it yet.
And I am donating that as we speak, and then we'll get into our discussion. Justin Esquivel, what's up, brother? Does your mic work? Are you there?
Yo, can you hear me?
That's my guy.
I'm alive.
I want to pet him. I can put my hand on him and pet him.
You look like you're in. All right, here it comes, Nick. And then after that,
yeah. Why are you blue, Justin?
I don't know, man. Just
it's mood lighting.
Thank you so much.
It's actually white light.
G Banger, $250 from the 2 Piece patrons. Thank you so much, 2 Ps and all the patrons. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much.
So I did a brainstorm
for Granny.
session.
Make it rain, folks.
Yes, please for Granny. I think she's watching, guys, and it's going to be a tough year. It has been a tough year, and cancer is affecting me directly, as I'm sure it has a lot of people that are watching this event. And let's raise money. And this hour is for Granny, okay? And I love her so much. So as we go around, top 5 actors of all time, guys, and a few years ago.
That's from me, G Banger. $50. Hashtag for Granny, baby. And then I think, okay.
You think what?
A $10.52 donation over on the Cancer Research Institute site page as well. New Zealand dollars. I don't know what the currency translation to that is, but I'll figure it out.
4 cents.
Take that, New Zealand.
It's a tough market. So throw them up in the chat. Your favorite actors of all time, male or female. For this list, we only have to 11 guys, so I feel like we should start going around the horn. I'm going to do it to help my sanity with the way it is laid out on my screen. I'll go last, but Nick, that means you would be up first for your number. Oh, by the way, did we tell people about the drawing? We didn't, right, Nick?
No,
Do you have
I will.
yet?
Don't do me first.
Okay, all right. I'll go to Dan first.
Yeah, I'll warm it up.
Pull up that pic. We are doing a drawing as well, and anyone that donates at least $10 gets entered into the drawing.
$100 from Michelle in honor of Gerald's granny. All love for our grandmoms. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle's the best, and she's been so supportive of this event in general. And
yes, she has. She's been
person.
Absolutely crushing it. Thank you.
Love her. Thanks, Michelle. Dan, you want to go first, man? Your number 5 actor, and then we'll come back to all this donation talk. Who's your number 5 actor?
You just want to get my fuckery out of the way. Okay.
I guess.
So you didn't say what kind of actor, so I have decided to
just said favorite actor. That's all he said.
He said favorite actor.
Dan says, Dan tipped $25. He says, give me the fucking box set.
So give me the first off, give me the fucking box set.
You know about the box set.
You said actor. You didn't say what kind of actor. So I went
that
top
box
5
set right
voice
there.
Actors.
You got it? There it is. Yeah. So that guy may or may not come up tonight, right? I know he is. I know he is.
Who?
Personally.
No. All right, shut up. You.
Go ahead.
Hey, you.
Who's your 5?
Host man, shut up.
We'll put Brad down at the bottom now.
So, again, my thing was that I went top 5 voice actors. Because fuck you, Gerald.
Oh, okay. So that's why. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we're
go
starting with a legend. He is the voice of SpongeBob. He is the voice of the Ice King. I, of course, am speaking about Tom Kenny.
I'll allow it. I love SpongeBob, so that helps.
Man, I
so
wish
you
I
went
had...
voice actors really just to fuck with me, is what we're saying?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that keeps with your appearances on future 2Ps ups, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
So fuck you, Tom Kenny, top 5 voice actor, and that is actually true. He is a top 5.
Love it, love it. Tom Kenny from SpongeBob fame. Drew, I'm gonna let you go next.
And
man.
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time. Sorry.
Can't forget
Drew.
Adventure Time.
Oh, Dan or Nick, what's in the chat? So Wizard said Riley.
Him. Tommy Wiseau, Riley Reed, a second for Riley Reed from Caleb. Alan with an actual serious answer, Tilda Swinton, I think.
I don't know. She's good though. She's good. Drew, you're 5. You're 5, man.
Well, agreeing with Dan, since you didn't specify what kind of actor.
Oh God.
Porn stars.
I'm with you guys on this.
So I'm gonna go with not so much low tier, but it'll start off with TV and then obviously progress to movies. But I'm gonna go with Patrick Stewart because Star Trek is very close to my heart, and having so much of the series and so much, life lessons literally being taught from such a fabulous show. Patrick Stewart takes it.
All right, that's a good one. It's a classic. Patrick Stewart. Star Trek or Star Wars, Drew? What are you going?
Trek.
Oh,
Trek.
wow. Okay. All right.
What the fuck kind of a question is that?
Trek's the
They're
answer.
Star Wars. I don't know. I mean, I think Brad goes Star Wars. So I don't know. It's possible that could be a
That's
question.
also Psycho.
Julio with a $50 donation. I'm in the middle of birthday party, but I love Gerald. Keep it up, guys.
And then Julio to stay for my 5.
Pusheen Blanket.
There still.
Pusheen Blanket, who is sitting right over here next to me, I'm pretty sure. $138. Hashtag for Granny. That's from Rebecca.
Granny. I love
And
it.
then a $69.69 donation from Chrissy.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
God, Caleb, are you fucking serious?
What's Caleb doing?
There's the weapon.
What?
He dropped
Caleb
the weapon.
Brownlee.
Caleb doing?
Caleb with a
What's
$1,000 fucking donation.
He dropped the weapon. I'm so proud of that.
Wow.
Jesus
There it is.
Christ.
Caleb.
Well, it's been a good night,
Holy
everybody.
fuck.
Thank you.
Well, see you later.
Jesus.
Caleb says, "Is this thing on?"
Segment.
I guess that's a. I mean, you have to bring.
Dan Lee.
You have to bring Caleb on as your first guest. I think when 2Ps comes back.
No
right, for that?
question. No fucking question. Oh,
Yeah,
God,
that
I love
officially,
Caleb so
ladies
much.
and gentlemen, that officially puts us well over the halfway point. 10,008, Dan's got his moonshine. Get that moonshine in, baby.
I have my water bottle.
That's a shot. That's a shot glass that I gave.
Tito's.
My water bottle's got crabs.
Now.
Yours.
Now.
Nice. I got a beer, so I'll do that, I guess.
Wow. I mean, thank you,
My
Caleb.
girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
And Christine with a $37 donation.
Danny, love that dude. Caleb,
It's just raining now.
I know you're watching, bro. I fucking love you, dude. Like you are literally an absolute legend.
Thank you, Caleb.
You gave all your Trump bucks a couple years ago.
Thank you so much.
And I can't wait to have you back on Two Piece, brother. And that means a lot. You're the man.
Yeah. Believe me, as soon as you had that stipulation and Caleb told me how much he was donating for the event, I just went, well, the weapon needs to be used.
Here we go. Yeah.
Caleb says, "Love me harder, Gerald."
I'm getting on. I'm trying.
Someone else troll Gerald.
In fact, let's just talk about how much we love Caleb the rest of the time.
But keep them coming, guys. Hashtag for Granny.
Yes, please.
Make it rain for Granny.
Absolutely. Brad, I'm going to let you go next. You're number 5 actor of all time. Are you going to do that thing that you told me earlier, by the way? Tell them what you told me
I have
earlier.
sitting over my shoulder right here. Everybody should know this beautiful pose from this beautiful man, Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, okay. All right.
There it is.
Tell them what you told me earlier, Brad, on the text that you were going to do, which I thought was kind of funny. You were just going to pick randomly.
I told him I was going to use my my Cinephile and just pick 5 cards. That was going to be my actors.
One of my favorite people in the world, in like a weird blue tint tonight, but it's sexy as hell, is Justin Escobar.
Doesn't it make him just look way sexier?
It has to match my green hair.
Well, the hair really pops with that blue.
You're doing it, brother. Are you pumped for that Elvis flick, by the way? Next month, dude.
I can't fucking wait.
I can't either. Baz Luhrmann.
I know Nick is super excited for that shit.
Justin ain't never heard of no Elvis. He ain't never listened to no Elvis record in his life, I reckon. Melissa with a $100 donation for Granny. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Guys, I really hope Granny was able to get Twitch to work.
And Ashley is 100% correct. She said, y'all are never getting through your lists.
I know. That's why I'm trying to do this thing, I'm not at the end of the night where we trail off, like we did last year. That's true. Justin, who's your 5, man? What's your number 5 actor, buddy?
Well, also, just to comment on what Dan said, and also agree with what Drew said, you did not specify. So what I'm going to give you.
That's accurate. No, thank you for pointing that out.
What I'm going to give you is what I'm going to give you.
He's going to go stage.
My number 5 is Ed Lauter, who plays Richard Schreiker in Death Wish fucking 3.
Okay, fair. Is that the dude that gets blown away?
That's right, baby.
No, it's the cop in the beginning who says, "I own this city. That means I get to violate your constitutional rights," as he punches Paul Kersey.
Here we go.
Hey, I knew it was coming.
What's the problem?
Hey, Nick, I love you. We don't have time for this.
What's the problem?
No, we always
Just get
have
out of
time.
my fucking face. Who are you? We're stealing the fucking car. What's it to you? It's my car. Now you're gonna die.
Here it is.
There's always time.
Best.
We just needed Loisos to poke his head up for 1 second and go, "Now you're gonna die."
Dude, thank you for the 4 Granny hashtags in the chat, guys.
Now you're gonna die.
Throw up your favorite actors of all time too, in case they get missed on the panel.
Well, Chris Yaney threw up his number 5,
which was
Wayne Aruzu in Reap, I guess.
Oh, okay.
A movie he's never even seen.
I was gonna say he's just going on.
Pure instinct, huh?
All right, so Nick, that throws it to you, man.
So now you did not specify what type of.
I've been fucking told that. I've been told that I didn't specify this.
I just picked movie actors. G. I couldn't fold TV into this too, or it'd be a way more complicated list. Number 5, T. Hanks, baby. T. Hanks, Tom Hanks. Throw him the fuck in there. Get him in there. From Paul Pazula's favorite movie of all time, Forrest Gump, and others. He's in a few others, I guess. But
Bachelor Party is one of his best performances.
T. Hanks, baby.
Is a freaking classic, dude. Now I'm gonna go quickly, okay? But I'm gonna go back to my list. I don't have them in order. I hope Julio is still here. So female representation was important to me. I wanted to put my favorite female actress. I wanted to make sure she showed up on my list. So my number 5
is it T. Swift and Cats?
Of a surprise. No, Taylor Swift's only been in a few movies, but if we're talking entertainer, then maybe that's a separate episode.
Yeah, she's shitting all of them too.
All right, let's calm down. Winona Ryder is my number 5. What do you guys think?
I'm banning him from his own segment. We're just gonna kick him from the call here.
Is Julio still here? I told him to stay for my 5, but
he's at a child's birthday party. I don't know if
they know who Winona is. I'm sure. So
he just brings it up on a TV. He's like, "Everybody, shut up! I gotta hear Gerald's number 5. We'll cut the cake
I'm
after."
so happy I have you as my best friend.
Justin Winters.
Yeah, my guy.
Thank you so much for the follow.
All right, here it comes. Winners, what's up, brother? He texted me earlier, and
We got Phil. So we have Rebecca, Hugh Jackman. We have Phil, Denzel. The Bubby gave Tom Hardy, Cranston, Leonardo DiCaprio, Christian Bale, Gary Oldman. Phil said Alan Rickman. Rebecca chimed in and said yes. Melissa agreed with Winona, so we're banning her.
My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks in a row.
Elizabeth?
I'm not even supposed to be here today. Donated $37. And Gerald's granny and my mom and everyone again. That's what it's all for.
Justin wants to know if I've gotten super creepy yet. And we did talk about Taylor for a minute, but I don't think I've really gotten super creepy yet. But it's coming. Don't worry, Justin.
I mean, there's still 4 more picks to go.
Yeah, we're getting there.
We got
Dan,
time.
another voice actor to piss me off.
Yeah, we got John DiMaggio. He voices
Who?
Bender in Futurama. He voices Jake the dog in Adventure Time. He also has a turn as the Joker in Under the Red Hood. One of the legendary voice actors.
Dan, thank you for your contribution to this episode.
Hey, you're welcome. I'm
really
keeping it
appreciate
brief. Keep it moving. Shut the fuck up. Let's go. Now to the next one. Let's go.
Drew.
I want us all to take longer to piss Dan off.
Real Feels Drew had Patrick Stewart at 5. Who's your 4, man?
I'm going to agree with Nick and give some Hanks.
T. Hanks, baby.
T. Hanks.
For sure. Yeah, it's a classic. I feel like that's one of the ones that almost guaranteed to cross over, at least on a few.
Caleb, I love
Brad,
you.
do you have a Funko Pop for your 4?
I do not, but he's downstairs. The Funko Pop for my number 4.
Go get it. What are you missing, an Achilles? Or something?
I mean, I'm missing a leg here. It'd be a little difficult.
Oh, all right. Well, that's fine.
But my number 4 is Keanu Reeves.
All right.
And my Funko Pop downstairs is with John Wick. So
is M from Verbal Diorama like channeling her answers through you right now, Brad?
I was gonna say, is M here?
I mean, is M here? Yeah, she'd be happy. She'd probably be
she'd
upset
say it was too
higher.
low. Yeah. Why 4?
Yeah. I think M's asleep because their time.
Yeah,
they're so far ahead of us over there. All right. That swings it back to Justin. So you had Ed Lauder at 5.
Yeah, and number 4 is Kirk Taylor, who plays the Giggler in Death Wish 3.
Fucking love you so much.
I'm sensing a theme here.
He's the dude
so
who laughs as he runs away from mugging old ladies. Sorry, Granny, not
They
you.
killed the Giggler, man. They killed the Giggler.
Not cool, man.
Imran from the Jock and Nerd podcast just donated
Yes.
$25. Hashtag for Granny. Thank you all so much. And I mean,
now you're gonna die.
That's
Imran is the man, dude. Make sure you guys check out Jock and Nerd if you love superhero stuff and comic books. Those guys are freaking awesome over there, him and Tony. Thank you, Imran. So that just real quick before we go to the next pick, that little Nicolas Cage Blu-ray set up there. I think there's like 5 or 6 movies in that.
Drive Angry,
up for
Kick
grabs.
Ass, Bangkok Dangerous, Season of the Witch, and Lord of War.
5.
There you go. Anybody
Drive
that
Angry,
donates-
Bangkok Dangerous, and Season of the Witch. I mean, right
and
there.
Drive Angry has Amber Heard in it, right? She's in the news, I think.
Can we win that
Ooh,
for?
we've heard about her.
Can we win that for Stacey Hurley, please? And just.
But
send it to
anybody that
Museum?
donates at least $10 in this segment, Nick, and by the way, I hope you're keeping fucking track of that because I'm not. But anybody that donates $10 during this segment is eligible to be drawn for that. Nick, that means you're up, man. You had Tom Hanks at 5. What do you got at 4? We are at 10:22 p.m. We can do this.
Yeah, I'm also gonna throw some female representation in there. Florence Pugh won with a $25 donation. Love you, Gerald. Hashtag for Granny.
No, Florence Pugh literally donated. Florence Pugh is here in the chat.
I follow her on Instagram, so
Thank God.
Maybe. No, but my number 4, I did want to have some female representation in my list as well. Number 4, Kate Winslet. Absolutely love her.
Oh, Kate Winslet.
Absolutely love her. Masterclass
I had written
in
down
everything she's
I
in.
thought that was your pick. Yeah. Especially that scene in Titanic, am I right?
I'll
All right,
allow
who's
it.
next, guys?
Hey, Phil Rude's got to draw Gerald like a French girl.
That's
There.
true.
So Nick had Kate Winslet. All right, so my 4, let me go back to my list because I don't even know what the hell my 4 is, guys. This is, by the way, this is my show. I don't know what I'm doing, and I fumbled through my list. So thank you guys so much for bringing it back. I'll try to be a little more organized.
You had
I'm
like
gonna
20
say-
on your list.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's my thing. I'm going to say Denzel Washington in my number 4. I feel like every time this guy is in front of the camera, it's a freaking clinic. I wasn't a huge fan of the tragedy of Macbeth that just came out, but I mean, you can't refute just the commitment that he has to all the different portrayals that he's done over the years. Training Day is one of my favorites. Philadelphia. the guy's just a tour de force. So I think Denzel is unmatched, and he's got to be on my list. So he's my 4. What do you guys think about that? Are you into it?
He's one of the best living actors.
Nobody's gonna
on this
argue
planet.
that. Nobody.
I mean,
I can't disagree with that. So
Yeah, for sure.
He made a movie in Pittsburgh. He's all right in my book.
There you go.
You passed the Dan test.
Fair. Dan, I think you're up next.
Yes.
An idiot, but I think it's your 3.
Oh, you're an idiot. All right.
Yeah,
So
nice.
this one, my 2 and 3 are like neck and neck for actually like the best. One is obviously my personal favorite.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Phil Lamar. You would know him as Hermes Conrad in Futurama. You would know him as Jon Stewart in the Justice League cartoons. He also voices Virgil in Static Shock. You've heard him a million times. You've even seen him get shot in the face in Pulp Fiction.
Ooh.
Yeah, he plays Marvin. But
okay. All right.
most notably, he is a voice actor, and he is just beyond legendary. That man, his vocal talent is unrivaled amongst men.
Hey, man, you shot Marvin in the face. That's got to be his best role, though. I mean, no offense to anything you just said, but
You're a psychopath and wrong, and I hope you get beaten
hey,
upside the head
Granny's
by your
watching,
wife.
bro. Be nice.
I'm calling your wife now to abuse you on camera,
right.
and I
Wow.
permit it.
All right.
Wow.
Drew, Patrick Stewart, Tom Hanks. What do you got, man? Number 3.
So I got to go with a little bit of representation for the action genre of films, and for someone who has actually established and built quite a career, Jackie Chan. Just fundamentally,
I like it.
Great pick.
Fundamentally, inexcusably, one of the best out there. You know, from Drunken Master all the way to things as, forgive me, The Tuxedo. Like you can laugh at him, you can watch him kick ass and twirl a ladder around and still
Super
be
Cop
amazing.
is one of my favorite movies.
Rumble in the Bronx.
Rumble in the Bronx. Yeah.
Yeah, I would tell you right now, I'll watch Rush Hour every night of the week. Like,
So I need an answer on this, Gerald. This is pressing, okay? Caleb says, if Gerald agrees to record a series with me where we review Coheed and Cambria albums, a la our series on the Lord of the Rings movies, I'll donate an additional $420.69 right now.
Without question.
Wait, is that
thank
Chris?
you for following
no,
Pea's
that's
wife.
Jamie.
Regardless
That's Jamie.
of
Let's go.
donation,
Let's go.
Caleb,
Jamie, beat
without
the
question.
shit out of your husband on camera. Let's go.
Wait a minute, what happened?
Pea's
my
wife
wife
is
here?
now
His wife
following.
followed the channel. Jamie, beat
Is my
the
wife here?
fuck out of your husband. Go.
She'll do that after she's respectful of the segment. You know what I mean?
She'll wait till the
Is
camera's
she
off.
here?
He's
Alright,
already
well,
made
if she's
more than enough
watching, I love
money.
you.
Go beat the fuck out of him. Do it.
All right, calm down.
Man, he's angry
What were we
today.
talking about? Yes, Caleb. Yes, absolutely. So Caleb and I on my Patreon, which by the way is free right now, and Nick won't even join because it says it's overpriced. I'm still mad at you for that, by the way. But we did 50 Shades of Grey. Nick, did you hear that?
There it is.
did
Caleb
50
with a
Shades of
$420.69 donation.
That's my guy.
Said, Dank, LOL.
Coheed and Cambria. I will break down every fucking song they've ever done. I can't wait. But we did 50 Shades of Grey, and we did the Lord of the Rings trilogy over on my Patreon. It was a lot of fun, and Caleb's obviously a great dude. He's doing his thing over there. So Dan, Phil Lamar, Jackie Chan for Drew. That leads us up to Brad. Where are we at on time, Nick? Are we good? No?
Got half an hour, brother. You're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Brad, who's your 3, man?
Well, my number 3, I mean, he is one of my favorite actors, and it crushed me when he passed away in 2014. And that is Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
Capote is one of my all-time
I'm
favorite
so happy I have
roles
you as my
in
best friend.
any film I've ever seen. I thought his role in that movie was phenomenal.
Emily Porkchop, thank you for following.
Emily Prokop. Love it.
Hey.
Hey, Emily.
Emily, how are you? Love you.
Rocky
And-
loves
And I
Emily.
do not have a Funko Pop for Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Well,
in case
what
you're
I was going to say
wondering.
about Seymour Hoffman was his character in Almost Famous, right?
Yeah.
That kind of supporting role, but it was like the mentor to the young kid. It was just so memorable. And, you look at some of his roles throughout his career and, he had the accolades with the Oscars and stuff, but I mean, his smaller role, they were so memorable. Like he always, stole the scenes that he was in.
And he kind of Twister.
I think that's a good pick.
He was great in Twister too.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's a good pick. Justin, what do you got, man? I'm assuming it might be in the Death Wish.
Death Wish.
It's Martin Balsam. He was also in Psycho. There's that. But he plays Bennett in Death Wish 3. And my favorite part is when he gets beat up by the gang because he's an old man and it's fun to watch old
Nick,
men
do you
get
love
beaten
this?
up.
I fucking love this.
Just for Justin,
I love Justin's
fact,
picks.
if
he
Justin's
wins
watching
for
the
me.
stream, just for you, I'm gonna switch scenes and you can see the video I made transition between different scenes in the thing.
Yeah. You got the stream pulled up, Justin? Watch this.
And now I gotta switch back.
Oh, high quality.
So good.
I just want to put a very, very special shout out to a wonderful person in the chat, Emily Prokop, who is not only an incredible human, but also makes me take money every year, sends me money every year to help pay for things like the t-shirts, the magnets, the stickers, all the swag and all that stuff that we do for the event. She sends me money every year. She doesn't take no for an answer because she's an amazing human and just supports the absolute shit out of all of us. So thank you, Emily, for everything.
Also, we wouldn't be podcasting without her.
It's also
you
true.
or I. So
that's
an
true.
Inspiration.
I
Absolutely.
love you, Emily.
One of the first independent podcasts I ever got into. Story of my life. Love it.
Destruction in human form. Jared Taylor, let's go. $35.62. Jared, if that was $1.38 higher, man, that would have been just for you, baby.
Justin, sticking with the Death Wish theme, and then leads us up to Nick. He had Tom Hanks, Kate Winslet. What do you got at 3?
Hugh Jackman, baby.
Please. What do you really have at 3?
Hugh Jackman.
Oh, okay. I thought you were kidding. All right.
No.
For The Greatest Showman, right?
Fucking damn it, Brent.
Where's Les Mis singing?
Can I time him out in the call? Just here we go. We don't have to look at him. We don't have to look at him right now.
He's over there faceless.
Brad, I love him.
Put the camera on your Achilles.
He's got a great range. He's got a really, really great range. Yeah. I absolutely love me some Hugh Jackman. Also, there's a bunch of bugs in here.
Prisoners was great.
Yeah, Nick hated fucking Prisoners.
Did you hate Prisoners?
It's not good. It's all right. It's fine. It's like a 6 out of 10. It's not.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
It's not.
He's brilliant in it though. So adds to.
He's great in it.
It was more for X-Men Origins Wolverine, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was clearly back in my mind.
Okay, so I had Winona, a bit of a curveball. Denzel at 4. So my 3, I'm going to throw to Mr. Jim Carrey, guys.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
Jim Carrey, I mean, Ace Ventura, what was that, 94, I think?
Oh, righty then. That's 94, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was 94. I graduated high school in 94. This guy was a comedic genius going from In Living Color to movies like Ace Ventura and The Mask and so on. But then when he started, his range, we started to kind of see what he could do with movies like Eternal Sunshine, and when he really dove into Andy Kaufman and Man on the Moon and The Truman Show.
My personal favorite of his, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Underrated.
Just method acting to the tilt. But when he dove into those type of roles, and he really, he's one of those actors similar to Tom Hanks that can really cover all genres. And he just means so much to me from a nostalgia standpoint too, because it came to me at the right time in my life. But I don't know if anybody else would have mentioned him, but Jim Carrey for me is one of my all-time favorites. So he's my 3.
Great pick, man.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. So we're moving along here, and Dan, you're up next for your next fucking voice actor.
Yeah. So this one, she's a legend. I'm of course talking about Tara Strong. If you've heard a female voice in any kind of cartoon ever, it was probably Tara Strong. She voiced Bubbles in the Powerpuff Girls, Timmy Turner in the Fairly Odd Parents. She took over as Harley Quinn in the Batman games, taking over for Arlene Sorkin. She's Rainbow Dash and fucking My Little Pony. Dear God, she is an icon of icons when it comes to
Hundy P.
To voice acting. It doesn't I don't even have to qualify the fact that Tara Strong is a tremendous female voice actor. She's a tremendous voice actor, period.
Caleb, I love
probably
you.
The best.
Caleb said, I don't know what the topic being discussed is, and at this point I'm afraid to ask. From Dan's list, I think maybe top voice actors, but for some picks, I'm thinking maybe top 5 boner material.
I love that one movie of My Little Pony. I do.
I guess Caleb did join a little late, but I'm sorry. It's top 5 actors of all time, and Dan is on the show with me on a topic that I came up with it, so he's fucking with me.
Yeah,
You
sure.
left the topic fairly vague.
I
Yeah,
did.
you said
You
top
know,
5
that's
actors, and I just
good,
went,
yeah.
oh, okay, I'll fuck
You
it
guys
up.
all fucking pointed that out, and I appreciate that. So, all right, Dan. So there you go. That's your runner-up. Let's see, Drew. I think you're up next, right? Who's your runner-up, buddy?
So again, this is no particular order, and actually, I made a switch when you shared your story about Granny, and it immediately reminded me of my Nana, and I swapped it out for something that she turned me on to as a young child, and I grew to love and really just connected with her on this, and it's far left field, but it is Patricia Rutledge in Keeping Up Appearances, which was a fantastic BBC show.
And that has
and
that.
she always made me laugh.
Yeah,
she always made me laugh.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. Anyone else?
No, Maya Lum. That's fine.
That's a personal connection to you, though. That's
it's a good show.
Drew, I at least respect you. If Gerald would have said it, I'd have been like, what a fucking shitty pick.
Yeah, horrible pick. Drew Hallam says, and it's like, wow, let's Google that, guys. Let's fucking find it.
Wow, Drew's a really smart guy. I'm really glad he's on this segment.
Thank you, Dan. Yeah,
God, we love Drew. Can we get some Drew Hallam emotes in the chat, please?
Let's do it. Also, Nick, what are we getting in the chat for actors? Anybody that we have? Guys, throw up your greatest actors of all time.
Caleb said Tara Strong is MVP. Every pony loves her.
Yeah.
Rebecca said Octavia Spencer.
Curious. You know, we did a brainstorm session the other night. We got like 40 actors that came up in our conversation.
Caleb said ew. Drew said his Nana turned him on. Parentheses to the show.
Caleb.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks,
Caleb. Thank you.
Brad.
Yes, that's me.
Are you good, man? You're in a wheelchair right now? Are you okay?
I'm just sitting in a chair. My foot's just dangling.
We'll
I'm all right.
easy.
Brad, I signed us up for a race in July. When I come out to Ohio, I signed us up for a race. You good?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was actually supposed to do a half marathon in November, but
Nick, tell Julio who my 5 was. He's here now.
I don't remember who your 5 was.
It's for Julio, so you should know. It was Winona Ryder.
Oh, some garbage actress.
Type it to him. I meant type
some
it to
garbage
him, so
actress who overacts the fuck out of everything.
Type it to him so he knows, because he might not be listening. But anyway, okay. So Brad,
where are we at? Number 2?
Yeah, you're 2. Yeah.
Well, my number 2, it's gonna go along with one of Drew's picks a little bit. This is my all-time favorite action star. I completely fell in love with him, way early in college, and watched Hard-Boiled a gazillion times.
Yeah.
And that's Chow Yun-Fat.
Okay.
Fucking love Chow Yun-Fat. When he came to America, I was so excited when we got American films from him. I mean, they didn't hit quite as well, but I still love him.
You guys are doing the action thing, man. I like that, though. That's good. When you come on 2Ps, and you guys will find out when I bring the show back, but it's your personal list. It's what if it's the best to you, it's the best.
Oh, was
except
that
for maybe
the
Dan.
fucking prompt of
I mean,
your
if
show?
I can get Jared Leto to be in number 1
nah,
on a P's episode.
Well, with the exception of that, Jared Leto.
Drew getting some love for his most recent pick from Michelle, also introduced to that show by her grandmom.
Oh, that's nice.
Connection there.
Hashtag Granny.
I just want to remind everyone, Nick, because we got about 20 minutes or so left.
Yep.
If you donate at least $10, there you go. Nicolas Cage.
You get a chance at a piece of Nick Cage.
We're getting in the cage.
A real piece.
Blu-ray collection with, if I can count accurately, I think that's 5 movies in there.
5 movies.
Nicolas
Where's Better Education?
Where's Patrick when you need him? Where's the
Patrick
quest?
texted me. It's funny that you mentioned that. Patrick texted me because he felt bad. I think he's on a date tonight. I think he's with a lady tonight, so he was unable to. I said, "Hey, dude, do what you're doing.
It's all right. It's
I'll
all right.
get you up on this." So that's why he couldn't be here. But all right, Brad. So Chow Yun-Fat is your runner-up, which
No, say it right. International action star Chow Yun-Fat.
There you go.
There you go.
$10 or more, guys. You're in the raffle for the Nicolas Cage Blu-ray collection. With that being said, Justin, Epic Film Guys, Brain Stew, Blue Tints, my guy. What do you got at your runner-up?
Number 2, Gavin O'Herlihy, son of iconic Irish actor Dan O'Herlihy from Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. And he plays Fraker in Death Wish 3. And the best part of that movie, Nick, tell everyone the best part of that fucking movie that he's in, because it's your favorite part of that movie.
Well, I'm just gonna switch to another scene. Is that I'll just switch to another scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
There he is.
There it is. Dude, fucking awesome.
And I didn't see this movie until the last year for the very first time.
Me and Brad just covered this on my Patreon, actually. Remember, Brad?
I do. And I loved it.
It's
I had a blast with
literally
it.
the greatest third act in the history of cinema.
Yeah, we did 4, but we still have to do 5, Brad.
We still have to do 5.
And the Bruce Willis remake, which I have never seen, so to get on that as well. Well, I don't know. Did you guys see it?
Not according to the sauce.
We sent Loisos to see it. I refused to see it.
Okay. Well, we're going to do it for the Patreon, but I don't know that I'm necessarily looking forward to it. So, Nick, first update me on the chat. Has anybody got any actors in there we haven't mentioned? And then
we saw some Rebecca Hall from Jason, and now a lot of the Hurley boy.
So I'm going to tell you right now, Rebecca Hall, Jason, who I love, by the way, is a patron of the show. That's a good one.
Ashley, you're such a fucking bitch.
She acts her ass off.
Yeah, her in the Night House is one of my favorite performances of the past 5 years.
She's a bitch, or I am.
Ashley.
Yeah, the Night House kill it. Oh, Ashley's a bitch? No.
Ashley's a bitch.
Oh, no.
I can call her that. She's my property.
Nick, your runner-up.
Mr. Drew Hallam with a $100 donation. I truly love all these guys. Y'all mean the world to me. Hashtag fuck cancer. Hashtag for Granny Drew. We love you too, brother. Make those Drew emotes rain in the chat, baby. Get those Drew emotes out there in the chat.
Drew, I agree. I love you too, brother. And I really appreciate the donation. That's awesome, man. Nick, you had Tom Hanks, Kate Winslet, Hugh Jackman. I don't think you meant to put Hugh Jackman on your list, but he's on there.
Damn it.
Who's your... Especially since you like Prisoners. That's one of my faves.
It didn't mean I didn't like him in it.
All right.
Who's your runner? Separate one thing from another, Gerald. Hashtag for Granny coming in with another $100 donation. Much love to you and yours, Gerald.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone. My number 2, Gerald. Let's see you argue with this. Viola Davis. Boom, motherfucker.
Can't. She's amazing. Did you see her in Fences or no?
Oh, yeah. Massive. That was my favorite movie of that year.
Oh, my God.
I'm pretty sure we reviewed that movie.
Yeah. I gushed all over that goddamn thing. Oh, she was amazing in that.
God.
Yeah.
Just so powerful.
She's a masterclass again in everything she does. Absolutely adore her.
Absolutely. What do you think of The Help, though? With that
Love it.
Kind of controversy.
She was robbed.
Yeah. You know, I mean, she
was robbed.
She kind of made those comments about how, I don't know, it was almost like she regretted being in it or something. But when I see it, I'm like, dude, you're amazing.
I think that she regrets that those are the only kinds of roles.
37 dicks.
Right.
In a row?
Right.
Nice, Yaney, while we're talking about this of all things. $37 donation.
Good job, Yaney, you
impact
fucking
in
piece of
society,
shit.
Yaney.
But yeah, like, I think that what she hates is that only African-American females are only offered those type of roles where they get to play slaves or the mammy or things like that. That's what I think she was really lamenting, and she didn't want to play roles like that anymore because that shouldn't be the only kind of roles available. But yeah, no, Meryl Streep shouldn't have won that award that year. She should have. She was robbed. Absolutely robbed. Best performance of that year by a country mile.
Hey, Nick.
Oh, go ahead, Dan.
What if I told you that the Oscars don't matter and therefore who cares?
I mean,
Will Smith will bitch slap you.
You're
So
not wrong.
Bitch slap me all he wants. I'll fucking take a punch from that guy and smile.
Yeah, Super Bowl doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, none of that shit matters. Fuck all of it.
None of it matters.
You know who does matter though? Look at him. I'm touching his hair right now.
Who? I can't tell who's on.
There's only 2 of us that have hair that you're seeing right now. So
I don't have any.
Well, the
hair.
chat. See, the important thing is the chat will see it because they see my perspective of the whereby call.
Hair. Okay.
Yeah. Justin's below me, and I'm tickling his hair right now.
For me, Gerald's below you, and you're like rubbing his scalp.
Always. Sounds about right.
It's okay. I've been below
I had Jim
plenty
Carrey
of occasions.
at 3. My number 2 is a gentleman that, by the way, I'm giving away a box set of. If you donate at least $10, Mr. Nicolas Cage.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's maybe your worst take of all time.
He is my runner-up, an absolute legend who can literally fucking walk into any production and stand out. And he does his own thing, and he's a good dude, and I love seeing him in interviews.
He is a super good dude. Like that interview he just did, that Reddit AMA he did.
Yeah,
like,
that was
dude
amazing.
He is so fucking
really
humble. Like he does
He's
not
just the man,
take his
dude.
fame to his head at
That
all.
guy did the for the SXXW or whatever, did the campaign where he wanted to meet Nicolas Cage, so he kept buying these billboards to put his phone number on, and Nick Cage called him. Did you guys see that?
No, I didn't see
He
that.
fucking talked to him. He's like, I'm your favorite. So he kept renting out all these spaces, and Nick Cage called him and talked to him about movies. But I mean, his stint in Pig last year, a tragedy that it was not nominated for an Oscar. I feel
It should have been nominated for something, for sure.
I mean, aside from maybe leaving Las Vegas, is probably his best performance in his career, in my opinion. So, but he has such range, and I mean, I have a personal kind of nostalgia for my number one, and that person is going to be my number one probably no matter what until I die. So, which could be any minute, by the way. So, but right now, Nicolas
Way
Cage.
to be so fucking morbid, Gerald.
Wow.
Jesus.
Let's fucking hope, dear God.
So yeah, Nick Cage, my number two, and we are up to our number ones, right?
Yeah, we
If
are.
I'm not mistaken. Dan, you're up first, man. Who's your number one? We got
Yeah.
Good.
All right. I'm going to name some iconic roles this man has played. Yes, I said iconic. I don't use that word very often, but it's true. We have
No, use legendary instead, right?
We
gotta
have
be
Vash
legendary.
Stampede, Lelouch Lamperouge, Ichigo Kurosaki, Kaneda in the English Akira dub. Yes, I of course am talking about the second Black Ranger, the second Green Ranger, Johnny Young Bosch.
Okay.
Legendary voice actor. Like, I love him so much, man.
Jamie, thank you so much for a $100
Ooh.
donation. # for Granny.
I love it. I love it. I think that's my wife, by the way.
Yes.
I could be wrong,
Yeah.
but unless that's a different Jamie.
Yeah, like I just love Johnny. Like he was like the first voice actor I looked at and just went, oh, this guy actually knows what he's fucking doing. Let's go. And then it was just like ever increasing quality from him from there. Like even in an era where like voice acting wasn't actually like a thing that people seemed to give a shit about.
Read the chat,
He
Nick.
nailed it.
I did.
Yeah, we're a team over here at the Morris household, but that's fine. Okay, Dan, thank you so much. So Dan's got a nice, well-rounded voice actor top 5, which is my fault apparently for not giving the brief appropriately there. So I apologize. Drew, let's see, man. Let me wrap this up. Patrick Stewart, Tom Hanks, Jackie Chan, and Rutledge was your runner-up. I'm interested. Your number one actor of all time. What do you got?
So number one is the only one that I actually purposely put as number one. And it's someone that I will forever love and I truly, truly miss. And I was a broken individual the day that he passed away. And it is Robin Williams.
That's a good one, man. That is a fucking
Very
good one.
good one.
Rest in peace. Oh my God, dude. I mean, you could, I'll let you talk about it, Drew, but I mean, I battle with this one too. I love him so much. And we're talking about voice actors. Dan, his Aladdin performance. I mean, all time performance in voice from a voice acting standpoint. So much of that was ad lib.
Sure. Yeah.
Just killed it. Good Will Hunting, which he won the Academy Award for. Patch Adams, Dead Poet Society. Love the guy. And he was a comic first, which kind of speaks to my Jim Carrey pick a little bit too. That they it's interesting to me that these stand-up comics, they go on to do such like moving material, and Robin Williams was in that category too. So great pick, man.
Yeah, a lost start, man. It doesn't happen anymore at all.
I agree.
I love it. Brad,
I think I've told you guys before. I got to sell him a pair of shoes once when I lived in San Francisco.
Oh, I think you did tell me that story. Actually.
Yeah.
He
My
was a
heart
good
was
guy,
beating
right?
when he walked in. I was like, oh my fucking God. Robin Williams just walked into the store.
Dude.
That's amazing.
But he was so cool. Such a cool guy.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's good to hear too, that he's down to earth and he's cool too.
Oh yeah.
That's good to hear too. Brad,
I'm sorry, I was laughing at Joey from So Wizard saying Lisa Ann.
Yeah, well, Riley Reid got thrown out earlier, but yeah. I don't know which one's a better actress? I don't know.
I don't know.
Brad,
Make a movie and have porn stars star in it. Like, see who actually is the better actor. Go for it.
you should, yeah.
I'm saying
Brad,
you.
Oh, me? Well,
Yeah.
I guess I'll do that.
Your
Yeah,
daughter's
I'll
in
take one
film
for the
school.
team.
You can make her do stuff for no money.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll
they
figure
already
it out.
made the movie Guns that had play bunnies in it. So
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We're down to 11 minutes left. Brad, your shirt is fucking on point, brother. What about your number one though? What's your number? Who's your number one actor of all time?
My number one. This was easy. It went right straight to the top of the list immediately, and this is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. R.J. McCready himself, Kurt Russell.
Wow, good one. Yeah, hard to argue. Kurt Russell, guys, how do we feel about it?
Brad had a good take for once.
Finally, sure. Finally, I've known this guy for like 5 years.
I haven't heard anyone shut up about fucking Kurt Russell for weeks since my Brain Stew co-host went to meet him, and he's going to meet him again in like a few weeks. So it's always Kurt Russell constantly. But
Kurt Russell.
I fucking love Kurt Russell, so he 100% deserves.
How could you not love Kurt Russell?
Yeah, he's the man.
He's another one of those guys that just seems like he's just a super nice guy.
Where does he fall? Where do you guys think he falls in the portrayal of Santa Claus? He's up there, right?
I know where he falls on all of our fuck, marry, kill lists because that came up yesterday.
Right.
We're all like, baby.
Right up top.
Question he's not being fucked by everyone here.
The fuck is locked in.
Let's just say he's way better than Tim Allen. Okay.
Oh, that's wonderful, Michelle. That's good to know.
That's fair. By the way, I think Michelle has me nervous because I haven't named hers yet, and she said that I'm not going to disappoint her. And there's a giant chance that I might. Justin, interesting list. A bunch of names that I probably know their faces, but I don't know that I know their names. But who's your number one?
You goddamn better well know the giggler, okay?
The giggler. I'm just gonna write that down.
Hey, buddy, you gonna eat that sausage?
You ain't gonna eat one, is that?
There you go. All right, so Death Wish 3 theme, I sense.
Charles Bronson. Yeah, I mean, honestly, in my real list, my regular,
he's
real,
easily
he'd be in there, not number one, but he definitely would be in there.
I'm gonna challenge you and Dan real quick off the top of your head. Your mainstream number one actor. Who is it? It's Miss Michael Keaton for you, right?
Going toward.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so Keaton for you.
I have my real. I have a rough real list.
Yeah,
on the side
Oh,
anyway,
I can tell you right now, I have legitimately no idea.
Wow, really? I was going to
Yeah.
say off the top of your head, who's your favorite actor? You can't give it to me?
Nope.
Wow. All right. Well, will you think on it in the next 9 minutes?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
But I love the fact
at least he's truthful.
I love the difference between favorite and best, because if you were going to tell me what I think the best actors are, then I'd have to. It's a totally different list than favorite.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah, that list, I'd have to think on it for a while.
Who?
I'm so happy I have you as my best friend.
Multiverse of Badness, thank you for the follow.
Nick, I think you're up, man. It's me and you for the finale here. Who's your number one actor?
Legitimately one of the absolute OG greatest of greats, Jack goddamn Nicholson, baby.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Does not get better than Jack Nicholson.
You might have to wait.
Anybody surprised by this hasn't watched Scott Schmidt.
I mean, that's also fair. It is my favorite movie of all time. That is 100% correct. Yeah, winners. That's right. Where's Hootkins? Hootkins is number 6. Man. Hootkins is number 6.
You just missed it.
I'm sorry. Here, winners. This
Winners
just for you, buddy.
The whole segment.
Just for you.
Drink and Drano.
There you go. No, Jack Nicholson, baby. I mean, the Joker, of course.
Yeah.
In Batman '89, which also is the movie that made me love movies. I mean, my favorite movie, literally of all time, about Schmidt.
Well, I'd say right now.
And then we got to Jared Leto, and it made him hate movies.
Yeah, it's a
That's
full
actually
circle.
true.
A Few Good Men, Nick. His
Get him
performance
outta
in that. Justin, you missed it. So your boy Nick named.
You
Jack
know where I was.
Nicholson. Yeah, of course you went to pee. I know.
Of course.
But he named Jack Nicholson as his number one, which I thought you'd like.
You know,
particularly.
he knows.
Now nobody mentioned my number one, and then we'll wrap up. My number one.
If you say
nostalgia.
Megan Fox, I swear to God.
I
Yes.
hope to God it's Megan Fox just to watch.
I really hope it is now.
Fucking mind.
I'm gonna take my money back. No.
Should I? Can you do refunds on donations? Should I? No, I won't do that. All right. So my number one is an actor that has existed throughout my movie loving life, and he was in a movie.
So you're saying
Bro,
he's
nobody's
old.
that fucking old.
In the mid 90s that I went to see in the theater so many goddamn times that I felt like I knew this dude. And he's been in comedies, he's been in action, he's been in these kind of like psychological thrillers.
God, I hope you say John Travolta.
he's very charismatic. Like
Charles Bronson.
it's not only a great actor, it's just somebody I like wish I knew. Like he's such a cool dude. But it's Brad Pitt, guys. Brad Pitt is my favorite actor of all time. What do we think?
At least he picked a Brad number 1.
MG.
Yeah. I mean, I love him. I mean, Fight Club, 7. I mean, this guy is just he's existed through my whole like adult life. I mean, anything I see. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood last year, he finally won his Oscar for that.
He's amazing in that movie, for sure.
He's fucking great, dude.
Yeah,
and he goes on stage and he's giving this speech and he's like, I need to put this on my Tinder account, and he's in his 50s and he's just still the suavest motherfucker in the room.
Also, in his 50s, the best looking motherfucker that will ever live and walk the planet. Seriously.
And him and Clooney together in like the Ocean's 11 films. I mean, the definition of cool. So I love this guy, and it was a toss-up between him and Nick Cage. But yeah, he's my favorite actor of all time. I'd be curious to see what the chat says about that. But Brad Pitt. So Michelle, I don't know. Are you in the chat, Nick? Did Michelle ask Michelle who? I'm
compiling the list of donors so I can draw a winner for you.
Maybe Dan can help me out as to.
Well,
in the
wait,
chat.
What do you want me to do?
Is Michelle in the chat? Did she? Who?
I mean,
who
she's been chatting. She said Dan being Dan to me saying fuck you.
Kayla McCoy, thank you so much for a $10 donation.
Hey, Kayla, that's my homegirl. I love her.
Yaney just blocked Brad in the chat, so we can't say Brad for a few hours.
Oh Lord, hours? He blocked it for hours.
Not long enough. It's not long enough.
Dan, what I was saying is Nick's busy, but I'm curious if Michelle's actor got mentioned because she was. I didn't want to let her down, so.
I have no idea.
So look, we got 4-ish minutes left, guys. I'm gonna bring 2Ps back. You guys.
Oh, she said Gerald no, so definitely not.
Oh, she did. Oh crap! Ask her who it is. Michelle, throw up your actress.
Do your thing because actually, Michelle, don't say it because Gerald's an adult and he can ask you to fucking do it himself.
I'll just send you a text later. Yeah.
I call shenanigans.
Okay.
I call shenanigans. I drew a winner. I drew a winner for the Nicolas Cage box set.
Are you telling him now? Go ahead.
And Gerald's wife won it.
Sucked 37 dicks.
That's fucking perfect. Oh my god, that's perfect. You could draw somebody else.
I'll redraw it. Yeah, Michelle tipped $37. Gerald, how no Tom Hanks?
Oh, but he got mentioned. I knew he would. He was like my 6, and I'm not kidding. I have my list actually. I can show you.
All right, I'm gonna redraw this, G. If you like.
Yeah, redraw.
Let's remove your wife from the list.
She doesn't watch movies.
All right, here we go. Here's a drum roll.
Do it.
Drum roll for where's my drum roll clip? There it is.
Yeah. And
Hey, what's the problem?
What?
With the car, what's the problem? Just get out of my fucking face. Who are you? We're still in the fucking car. What's it to you? It's my car.
Oh man.
Now you gonna die.
So the winner, much to my chagrin, the winner of the Nicolas Cage box set.
Yeah.
Chris goddamn Yaney.
Fucking right.
Hey,
Chris Yaney.
I mean, it's almost perfect though. I mean, Yaney is a stout supporter of this.
He really is. He's been in here literally. He has been drumming up as much possible support as possible. No,
look,
not bullshit, Yaney. You won.
Now look, I'll throw in my favorite Brad Pitt movie, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'll throw in the Blu-ray for that movie if we
It's
get
Cutting
a
Class.
donation. If we get a donation of 37.
Oh, bye, Gerald.
His
wife saw that she didn't want that he wasn't going to give her the fucking Blu-ray. So
Time's up.
I shouldn't have mentioned Cutting Class.
He's really.
Now we don't know if
he's legit frozen, isn't he?
He is.
$3,700.
Now we'll never know what his favorite Brad Pitt movie is.
No.
It's Cutting fucking Class, okay?
Well, I mean, I'll
already
wrap
said
out
it.
the segment for him unless he unfreezes and comes back. But I mean, like everybody's showing love because that's Gerald shared with me that's why he wouldn't be able to be here for live stream for The Cure. I know it's something that's been weighing on his mind a lot. Hashtag for Granny. Thank you so much, everybody. It's the freeze frame of Gerald is Caleb's new sleep. Seriously, I mean, you guys just absolutely smashed it this past hour. Rocketing almost. We're almost at $12,000 now. Just to rock it out there.
Sucked 37 dicks.
And there's another $37 donation from Chris Yaney. Howard the Duck should
My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
Brad Pitt tipped $37.
12 monkeys.
But yeah, everybody, like, seriously, hashtag for Granny, for Gerald's Granny.
I'm so happy I have you as my best friend.
Keep fighting as hard as you possibly can. But I know, talking to Gerald, I know how much it's affected him and his family and everything. So Gerald, and all things aside, I'm gonna kick Dan out of the call if he is mean here for 1 second.
I have you as my best friend.
You know, we love you so fucking much, Gerald. We absolutely do. You are absolutely the man, brother. And that's why like literally everybody came out and just started throwing money at you hand over fist, because we all miss the peas. We all miss it, and we all want it back really,
also,
really
it's
bad.
the reason why I got out of bed when I was falling asleep, because I'm old as fuck, just to do this because I wanted to be there for him.
You dinosaur.
I'm old as fuck, man.
You are. But yeah, Brad, Drew, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the Smurf here. He looks like a goddamn Smurf. Justin Esquivel, my brother, Epic Film Guys, which is where this event was born. This event would not exist without him and this absolutely gorgeous artwork that you guys see on the page and everything. That's all Justin. So
Yaney, we're trying to get the teeny plus going.
All right, we're kicking him off the call. Goodbye, Brad. Brad, I love you too. You know I love you so much, Brad. But like with Gerald, we love you so much. Thank you so much. Jason with a $42 donation. That's $12,000, ladies and gentlemen. That's $12,000, baby. Woo!
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
I miss Justin too, Caleb. I miss him too. Look how beautiful he is. Look how beautiful he is. Damn you. Caleb says, come to Netflix and Swill sometime, Justin. Do it. Touch him.
All people need to do is ask me.
But Gerald, I think Gerald's internet is dead, or his wife pulled the plug and was like, all right, segment's over. I want that Nicolas Cage box set, goddammit. So Dan is going to do some Cat Daddy moonshine.
Oh, yes, Pod Daddy.
There it is. Get those Drew Hallam emotes in the chat.
You can almost taste it just by smelling him pour it.
Okay. This is for you, Drew. I love you. Goodbye.
Yes. $12,000, $8,000 from our goal, baby. We still got a whole day of content to come, but we're still not done tonight because